This chapter here, yeah, came as a surprise to me. I'm not gonna lie to you, because obviously not what I was expecting. I mean, Oda is really just diverting from place to place. I mean, he drops something one week and then the next week he just diverts to something else, and it's just one fucking giant circle of information just pouring out. But you know, this chapter, it wasn't as whoa as last week's one, because you know, the fearless Captain Jack, you know, Jack just made the chapter and then they're ending the bounties, Sanji's bounty, but you know, we're not gonna get to know a lot about all of that shit until later on, because you know for certain, yeah, you know for certain, Captain Jack one way or another is going to get Don Flamingo off that ship, one way or another, because there's no way Don Flamingo could give the speech about the war and not be a part of it. Yeah, if you think back, it's always been Don Flamingo that's been talking about the unstoppable tidal wave, the unstoppable war that's going to come about. For him not to participate in that war, yeah, that's just a sick joke on Oda's part, and you know Oda's got it in him to do that to someone. You know he has it in him to just play the fucking banter on Don Flamingo. But obviously, if that even occurs, we're not going to see it. It's going to happen off screen, and it's going to take loads of chapters for us to actually know why and how it actually happened. Moving on, this chapter, it's just a breath of fresh air, to be honest. We actually got to see Admiral Kizaru for once talking about what appears to be the last warlord, yeah? Edward WEEBLE. What a fucking name. Apparently Whitebeard's son. Me personally, I'm not buying it, because the fact that Oda actually added self-proclaimed to it, it just doesn't fucking add up. This guy is fat as fuck. Fat as fuck. Whitebeard was wham, yeah? Muscles everywhere. And then the bitch that is self-proclaimed lover is a short old hag. It just does not add up. If this is actually Whitebeard's lover, I lose ratings, fam. You can't be fucking dogs, yeah? She looks like a wounded horse. That's what she looks like. If this is actually one of Whitebeard's bitches, he is a waste, man. Because the fact that he now has a fat son is just a fucking joke, yeah? I told you Oda has the banter in him. He knows what he's doing. He knows exactly what he's doing. One thing for certain though, because Kizaru confirmed it, yeah? Kizaru confirmed it. First of all, let me start with this, yeah? Oda trolled everyone, yeah? Last week in the panel of the Warlords, everyone was getting hyped because they saw the long golden hair and thought, oh shit, Shiki is the 7th Warlord. Nope, nigga, nope. We get Edward WEEBLE. WEEBLE. What kind of name is does your mom love you? Does your mom actually love you to give you the name WEEBLE? What? Your child is therefore getting bullied in school. Granted, nobody wants it from this guy because obviously he's a fucking monster. Yeah, going back to what Kizaru said, one thing you can take from this is Kizaru is fucking Edward WEEBLE is a fucking monster. You have to take Kizaru's word from it, because he is an admiral. Yeah, admirals know exactly who is monsters, who the fuck is really about that life. Admirals will most definitely learn about it. You don't become a warlord as a joke, yeah? You have to portray some sort of power to be a warlord, aside from Buggy, yeah? Aside from Buggy, the warlord system is very obsolete, yeah? They're strong, it's united, it's fucking strong, full of some fucking heavy hitters in the warlord. You have to be a certain type of pirate to be a warlord. Very strong. Kizaru confirmed it, that Edward WEEBLE is very fucking monster. Like he said, he even compared him to Whitebeard in his younger days. Do you know what that actually means? For Kizaru to compare him to Whitebeard in his younger days, that is prime Whitebeard. Prime Whitebeard. The nigga that was fighting Roger and Shiki daily. Yeah? Prime. That is monstrous. Because I see a lot of niggas in the comment section of Kiss Manga saying, oh, he can't fight Marco, he'll get his ass kicked. Nigga, prime Whitebeard was no joke. Yeah, prime Whitebeard was no joke. Think about it this way. I mean, This nigga has a bounty of 480 million, and as I said last week, bounties to me now doesn't mean shit, especially because Usopp has a bounty of 200 million. I know I'm biased because I don't think Usopp is about that life, and he has a higher bounty than Sanji. Again, I'm not really top fans of the Monster Trio, but Usopp having a higher bounty than Sanji, regardless of what he done in this arc, meh, just no, just hell fucking no. But he has a bounty of 480 million, which was higher than Luffy's before Dressrosa. And apparently, it looks like he just crept up on the scene. That's the thing. It doesn't look like he's been about for way back. It looks like he crept up on the scene whilst Luffy was having his training. So 2 years ago, this nigga appeared. I'm just basing this on what I'm thinking now. He just appeared, done fucking madness, got that high fucking bounty, and immediately they recruited him to the Warlord system. Immediately. He is a monster. So if you think he can't take on Marco, granted, they're just trying to hype him up by saying, yeah, he's taken down 16 commanders that was once under Whitebeard's wing. Now, obviously, the 16 commanders, they're the piece of shit that we didn't care about in Marineford. The main commanders that we actually knew did damage, that was really about that life, was Marco, Vista, Jozu. Ace, meh, not really. It was just Marco, Vista, and Jozu. They was the ones who were really about that life. Now, if this nigga's going after Marco, you best believe Marco, Vista, and Jozu are going to gang on him. That is where we will truly see where this nigga's power is at. Me personally, I'm not doubting his power. For someone like Kizaru, yeah, the Master Troll himself, yeah, saying that this guy reminds him of a younger Whitebeard in terms of strength, yeah, something's amiss here. It's possible that he can fuck up Marco. It's possible, yeah, that he can fuck up Marco. He might be I don't understand, because he has the same stupid beard or mustache as Whitebeard, but he looks nothing like him. It just looks nothing like him, and his level looks like a wounded horse. So I don't understand what is going on there. Obviously, this is probably one of Oda's many dead jokes. Yeah, his jokes that are just simply not funny. I don't find Oda's jokes funny, honestly. Usopp's gag is fucking rinsed out. I know I've been dumping on Usopp in recent weeks, but honestly, he's been rinsed out. That's enough about that. Moving on, we're finally arrived at Zou. Yeah, and it turns out Zou is an elephant, a moving elephant, 1,000-year-old moving elephant that obviously a log post cannot detect, simply because it's never staying still, it's always moving. Now, obviously, we can assume that some of Kaido's men are on Zou. We can assume that Zou is one of Kaido's territories, because we know Kaido is in love with zones. Yeah, we are aware of Kaido's love for zones. I mean, nigga has over 500 fucking zone type niggas on his crew. So we can, and this nigga's an elephant. You just know an island that is an elephant. You just know Kaido's gonna love that fucking island. That is why Sanji and the rest of the crew was having a fight with members of Kaido's crew, because that's Kaido's territory. So you can assume that top shit is actually gonna go down there. Now, I found it a teensy bit funny with Bartolomeo's crew, and you know, they don't have a navigator. Nigga claimed that they were G's. He claimed that they were gangsters, so they didn't really get round. Gangsters. Bartolomeo a gangster, a fanboy a gangster. Big man, you're a big man. You're not a gangster, you're a fanboy. But I find it hilarious that he doesn't have a navigator, and I don't even know how they survived in the New World. Yeah, one thing I can agree with Usopp is that how the fuck did these niggas fucking survive the New World without a navigator? It seems that they don't even know what they're doing, and they're just going with a stroke of luck. And I finally realized why Bartolomeo was with them, because Sanji and the rest of the crew took the Sunny. Yeah, they took the ship, so there will be no way for them to actually go there without Bartolomeo's help. And amongst the alliance, obviously Bartolomeo will best fit be the ones to take Luffy somewhere simply because he is a fanboy of the Straw Hat crew. So it makes sense now. Last week I was thinking, what the fuck, and then I actually forgot that Sanji and the rest of the crew had the ship, the normal ship. So yeah, it looks like Bartolomeo is coming along for the ride this arc. I don't know if this is actually going to be a proper arc, or just one of them arcs like where they just sit on the island, buck up with each other, meet each other, and then devise their new strategy. Because, you know, Kaido's on a rampage right now, and I really want to see Oda. I really want to see what he did with Kid and his alliance. Like, nigga, stop fucking teasing. Yeah, just get to it. Yeah, obviously this chapter was okay. It wasn't spectacular. The one thing we can take from this is Whitebeard's self-proclaimed son is crazy powerful. Kizaru has acknowledged him as crazy powerful, and the fact that he's taken down 16 commanders, being if they're scrubs or not, 16 commanders, there's still 16 commanders of Whitebeard's fleet. That's impressive. 480 million berry, that's impressive. Yeah, and the fact that he's going to, he can actually potentially be going after Luffy as well. So we might actually see him clash with Luffy and his alliance on Zou, because as you see, the fucking bird dropped the newspaper, and obviously he and his mom is fucking idiots. Again, wounded horse, just a wounded hoe. She's just ugly. Yeah, she's just ugly. But, you know, they were reading the newspaper and they saw that, yeah, this nigga took down Don Flamingo, and obviously Marco protected him in the war, so he might know something about Marco. So he's obviously gonna go pick a fight with Luffy and Cole. And if I don't really want to see Luffy take him down, to be honest, because Luffy's just taking down warlords left, right. He took down Crocodile, took down Moria. Now he's already taken out Buggy, and now he's taking out Don Flamingo. Like, if he takes out another one, it's just like, your warlord system is really a joke. Like, let's just be honest. People getting taken out by the same fucking guy. Like, seriously, the same guy keeps taking out your warlords. Like, seriously, it just becomes a joke. So obviously I'm interested to see how that plays out. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Chapter was calm. Yeah, so yeah, I'll catch you guys later. I'm out. Peace.